Yes, sir.
So what is the SRT? Though it is a situation reaction test, but ideally one should really respond rather than react. As I have talked about in the previous video, there you tell reaction is like a like a street dog, which keeps barking at everything that comes on the way. And response is like a trained dog who barks and bites only where he's expected to do so. That's a fundamental difference. Reaction is based upon your past experience, automatic. It is called automaticity. Automatically you try and react responses. Like no, whether we like it now, हमारी पलकें अपने ऊपर नीचे होती रहती है. We don't really think of it automatically. Where the response is use of cognitive brain. That is the neocortex or the brain that we have got it. And that is our asset. So what really we should do, SRT, remember 5 things. First and foremost, I said you must now first and foremost, you should write in simple past. Number 2, you should write in small sentences. Number 3, react adequately. Number 4, maintain aim. Number 5, don't leave any blank. Number 6, at least 55. And number 7, become God. Why God? Because SRT is supposed to be known. It's like it's a conscious level. TAT was unconscious level, WAT is a subconscious level, and SRT is at the conscious level. If it is conscious level, then I must write what is right. There are different skills or different people talk about different things. Let's say, hello. आदि मैं अभी क्लास में हूँ 10 मिनट बाद करूँ बाय. Okay. So now it is different class of thoughts are there, but I'm a firm believer. If I use my brain, I must do right. I should not try and show that ye galti karo, there is no way. So I'm firm believer they are the 7 tips for success. Now read it. Read the first one. We'll go few of them.
He was going to college to appear in the examination and he falls. A small boy has been hit by a scooter. The scooter owner has run away. He drives the scooter, carrying the boy to the hospital and informs the police and his parents and reaches the exam center on time.
Very nice. So you have maintained name. That's one thing which you have tried to maintain. But you have not written simple past. What is he was driving? He was driving, he was going to college to appear in the examination. And he finds a small boy hit by a scooter. The scooter, so he drives the scooter. Which scooter? How was he going? Which scooter has he picked up?
Sir, the scooter which the person has already hit him with.
So the scooter like chala gaya, bhag gaya nahi. He's out, the scooter owner has run away.
Yes, sir.
Has he left it behind the scooter?
Yes, sir. He has left behind it.
So how do you do? Is there anything given? Okay. You could have assumed that he took the victim on the scooter by which he was going. Probably yes. Or he took an auto. He put the injured boy on the auto, took him to the hospital. So this particular aspect itself becomes wrong to that extent. Okay. Have you got my point or not?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So now what really should be there, this particular portion should be removed. Okay. Hospital and inform the police. Why inform that? Now Adi exam finds a small boy has been hit. Was his parents available? That you have assumed no. Very nice. Okay. After that, what happens? Police and his parents reaches the examination hall. By informing the police, he solved the problem.
No, sir.
पैसा कौन दिया? एडमिट कौन करवाया? हॉस्पिटल में एडमिशन हुआ ही नहीं हुआ? Who will talk about it? Is it adequate response?
No, sir.
No. So probably it has to be slightly more detailed. Unfortunately, you have got only almost 30 seconds for each, because you got how many you have to 60, you have to answer in 30 minutes. So you got only 30 seconds for each. So you have to be judicious enough to what to write. You can also avoid writing that he drove the scooter. See, here I can save some time by avoiding he also. Okay. Next, read it.
A reputed football team wants Ashish to play for them in May, but his college is playing an inter-university tournament at that time. He plays for the university and later joins the football team.
So how can you say he plays in May? That has the problem solved?
No, sir.
A reputed football team wants Ashish to play for them, and so has the problem solved?
No, sir.
Then he played his university plays for his university and promised them to play next time whenever they want him.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Correct. Next.
The railway bridge next to his village catches fire and the train is to be arrived at any time. He will call the helpline and stop the train and thus doze off the fire with the help.
Is it a past tense?
Yes, sir.
Huh? It's a future tense.
Future tense, sir.
So future tense होने क्या होता है? You are indefinite. You are not sure what is to be done. यदि आग लगा तो पहला काम क्या होगा? Is it to helpline बनाना है कि उसको क्या करना है? पहले आग को बुझाने की कोशिश करना है.
Yes, sir.
Probably you could have written a railway bridge next to it to catch a fire. जहाँ पर है put out the fire as it was very small available. Fire extinguisher and allowed things to go. Probably. Have I told you it is a big fire? No, no. It can be small fire. It may electrical fire. Put out the switch.
Yes, sir.
So you are taking pressure unnecessarily on yourself, isn't it? Hayana.
Yes, sir.
So there is no way. So you have to don't take pressure unnecessarily. Okay, आगे चलो.
Imported toy of his sister is stolen and she is crying in morose. He will compose his sister and buying a new toy.
Huh?
He will compose his sister by buying a
What
new
he compose क्या करेगा रे? Compose क्या करना? What do you compose?
सर वो रो रही थी ना तो उसको शांत
रो रही तो उसको क्या कर? उसको क्या ट्रॉफी दे दे? So what? How can you answer that? इसका क्या है? Has the toy been recovered or not?
No, sir. It has been.
So stolen from where? So yeah, have been stolen by whom? It was misplaced by the maid, which he recovered and gave it back to the sister. That is how the problem is solved.
Yes, sir.
Isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Can I do that?
Yes.
सोचो ना, आगे चलो. Next.
Ram and his friend were asked by the principal to come to the dense forest at 12 o'clock at night. Her friends are not very keen to go. He politely convinced his principal and scheduled the same for the next morning.
Yeah, why? So it means you run away from the time, isn't it? So you have not solved the problem.
Yes, sir.
Has the problem solved?
No, sir.
Then, next.
How would you overcome
Yanisant, tell me.
Sir, there is clearly written that the sister toy is stolen. Then, sir, how can we say that it was misplaced by maid, sir? It is clearly written that it is stolen, sir.
Stolen by whom?
So here we can.
You assumed, it was assumed that यही समस्या है. देखो यही मैं बोल रहा हूँ कि समस्या है कि आपको you can afford to assume that it is when misplaced. Stolen क्यों करता है? चोरी हो गया.
Yes, sir.
Assume that चोरी कहाँ से हुआ? कहीं दिया हुआ है?
नहीं, sir.
अच्छा, चोरी करने का अंजाम क्या होता है? नॉर्मली क्या होता है, बच्चे कहीं भी बाहर में खेलते हैं कि उसको छोड़कर आ जाते हैं, आते हैं नहीं आते हैं?
यस सर।
क्या कहता है उसको, मेरा गायब हो गया, यही बोलता है
गायब।
ना।
यस सर।
बच्चा है, बच्चा को चोरी और इतने में कुछ अंतर अंतर पड़ता है क्या? बोलो।
नहीं सर।
तो बच्चा जो खेलने जाता है क्या करता है? बच्चा छोड़कर आता है नहीं आता है?
यस सर। एग्री
आता
सर।
है, आने के बाद क्या होता है? कहता है
रोता
मेरा
है
तो
सर।
गायब हो गया,
यस
चोरी
सर।
हो गई, फ्रेंड
यस
ले
सर।
गया।
यस सर।
तो क्या होता था नॉर्मली, क्या करता है, उसके बच्चे दोस्त से पूछते हो कि वेयर इज इट, एंड देन ब्रिंग इट बैक, इजंट?
यस सर।
यही करना।
श्योर सर। गॉट इट।
हैव यू गॉट माय पॉइंट और नॉट?
यस सर।
See, it is not necessary. देखो ऐसा है ना, what I am trying with, the pressure will be there only to perform, only to perform.
परफॉर्म।
But you must really understand what is the pressure. This is aim to create a pressure for you so that you break. In each SRT is again to take your 15 qualities, and each SRT is capable to bring out at least 3 to 4 qualities. Mind you, it is the resource which you must use it. You must solve the problem by in this case what he has written by क्या compose the and क्या है purchase new toy, has the problem solved? What is the problem? His toy has been stolen. Is the problem or not?
Yes, sir.
So
यस
it
सर।
has to be recovered. It has to be recovered. That is the solution. यदि तेरे घर में पूरा पूरा सामान चोरी हो गया तो क्या करोगे? पुलिस को इन्फॉर्म करोगे नहीं करोगे?
हाँ सर।
हाँ या ना?
जी सर।
अरे कि छोड़ दोगे, यहाँ पर नया पैसा तुम्हारे पास करोड़पति है, दूसरा लेकर खरीद लेने, क्या प्रॉब्लम, जरूरत है? जरूरत चोरी हो जाने दो। Why should you recover? Why should you try and find out? करेक्ट। नेक्स्ट, आगे चलो। नेक्स्ट,
How would you overcome the habit of remaining aloof? By making new friends and socializing.
how would you overcome the habit of being alone? By
Making
making,
new friends and socializing.
okay, by friends कैसे बनाते हैं? By playing group game, participating in social activities, socializing. There is a difference. Socializing होता है खाना पीना. When the social activities, social जो welfare measures है उसमें participate करना, that is what is more important, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
आगे चलो। He politely convinced him, okay? यहाँ आगे चलो, next.
सर एक 7th वाला शायद मैं भूल गया था लिखने, मतलब
कोई
skip
बात नहीं, but now it's think out, where is the problem, think out it. पढ़ो। He was to hire a rickshaw.
to go to railway station and find a pretty woman and a man rickshaw puller.
हाँ, सो अब क्या, छोड़ा नहीं, भूला नहीं तो जान मुझे छोड़ा रखे, तेरे को समझ नहीं आया कि क्या लिखना है। ये मत बोल कि नहीं भूल गया।
हाँ
वही
सर,
बहुत टिपिकल ये प्रॉब्लम दिया हुआ है इसने। क्या बोला इसने?
समझ में नहीं आ रहा सर, ये
हाँ,
भूला,
समझ नहीं आ रहा था, ये बोलना समझ नहीं आ रहा है।
ये वाला भूल गया ये
वो ये मत बोलो भूला, भूला क्या, क्या लिखा है? पढ़ो फिर से, पढ़ो क्या है। He was to hire rickshaw puller to go to the railway station and find a pretty woman and a man rickshaw puller. Pretty woman and a man rickshaw puller. ये कैसे हो सकता है? Pretty woman as rickshaw puller. यहाँ पे ये man है और as a rickshaw puller. इसका should have been pretty woman as a rickshaw puller. So क्या he's doing avail the advantage because it was a dignity of labor. What is pretty हो या काली हो या गोरा हो, आदमी हो या लड़की हो, क्या फर्क पड़ता है? Today girls are replacing the men, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
They also become the taxi drivers, सब कुछ पढ़ रहे हैं. So what they really read this particular question was probably he called rickshaw puller. Rickshaw puller was being pulled by a pretty woman. So what? It's a dignity of labor. कौन सा है आजकल? Which is there is the बैटरी ऑपरेटेड रिक्शा। बैटरी ऑपरेटेड रिक्शा है या नहीं?
हाँ सर।
तो उसमें तो कभी एफर्ट नहीं लगता है, चाहे लड़की हो या लड़का हो, क्या फर्क पड़ता है?
हाँ सर।
सो बीइंग इलेक्ट्रिक, he praised the girl and utilized the services.
अच्छा।
Isn't it? Being dignity of labor, that's the quality which emerges. Next.
His village is going to be flooded in next 1 hour. He asked everyone to reach the safe point with their valuables.
उसे आस्क करने से क्या हो जाता, काम हो जाता है क्या?
नहीं.
Then कहानी बोलो. He along with your friends organized the recovery of the safety, यहाँ पर है shifting of the people at the safe place to the extent possible around there, and informed the whosoever authority for necessary help. यही करोगे ना?
Yes, sir.
Next बोलो.
He finds an electric transformer that has caught fire in front of his house. He will close the main supply and inform the respective department and the fire
तो
department.
भाई क्लोज का बिल क्या, बिल तो हटाना है, बिल लिखना ही नहीं है. Switch off the main switch, switch off the main switch, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Put out the fire, inform the electric department, and got it repaired.
Yes, sir.
So that is the full answer.
Yes, sir.
Next.
During the city riots, few men in his street come up to burn his house. He came outside of home taking valuables and asked the police for help.
Very good. बहुत अच्छा. पहले कितने कितने बार भागे हो तुम वहां पर है? वो तो बोलता मैं तो पहलवान आदमी हूँ. I'm not a coward. Coward है या नहीं?
Yes, sir.
मेरे घर में मेरे को जलाने आएगा, मैं उसको भाग जाऊंगा क्या?
नहीं सर.
Then ये भी क्या? What have you done?
सर फिर यहाँ पे वो नहीं हो जाता कि मतलब राइट है फिर
राइट के तो छोड़ देना है क्या? Stood up with the ground and forced the mob to retreat.
Yes, sir.
क्यों नहीं? If I stand is the personality, is the person. देखो एक आदमी दुनिया को, एक गांधी जी पूरा आदमी करोड़ों आदमी को मोटिवेट कर सकते हैं. You can't stand up in front of that. It's up to you to decide what is your personality.
Yes, sir.
Okay, next. Follow.
Vishal friend loses his mother a day before and he leaves for the interview. He refuses to go. So Vishal talks to his friend over the call and attends the interview.
Vishal's friend loses his mother. Friends said a day before he leaves for interview. He refuses to go. Who refuses to go?
Vishal.
Vishal's friend loses his mother a day before he leaves for interview. Who leaves for interview? Vishal or his friend? So this question is slightly unplanned.
Yes, sir.
Right? Vishal's friend loses his mother a day before he had to leave for interview. So,
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So Vishal talks to a friend over call and attends the interview. Who attends the interview? Vishal or his friend?
Yes, sir.
Here meaning is his friend. Is it? He convinces his friend to attend the interview. Attend the
yes, sir.
interview and carry on with the ceremony afterwards. Is it possible or not?
Yes, sir.
Or he arranged his research interview on video interview, also particularly asked then on meeting, which is possible now, is it or not? Most of the job meetings are being done on Skype or whatever with a meeting, isn't it?
Yes,
so do you think about it possible? Next.
Ram has gone to a hill station with his brother. During the evening, his brother fell in the deep service.
Revise.
Yes, sir. He calls the emergency and the nearby people for the help and rescues his brother.
Okay. He calls then. Revise से कितना दूर है? कितना दूर? चोट लगा, मरा, जिंदा है, कुछ पता चला? Revise कितना ऐसे होता है दोनों के बीच में. ये मैंने बोला ये कहीं पर नहीं लिखा हुआ कितना नीचे गया हुआ है.
जी सर.
So with the help of his hand, he lifted his friend and come out from his हाथ डाल के निकालो.
हाँ सर.
हो सकता है ना उससे रिवाइज कर दोनों के बीच दो बीच यही है ना यार. ये जो ही कि 1 किलोमीटर दूर है को मर गया वो तो मर ही जाएगा वो आदमी.
Yes sir.
He is still surviving, isn't it?
Yes sir.
So Kravai's depth being very small, he used his hand with the hand around lifted his friend up. खत्म हुई काम. That's one of the solutions. लेकिन देखो ऐसा हमें there are many solutions. There are many solutions to problem. It's up to you to decide what is right, what is not right.
Yes sir.
Okay. Problem क्या है? You got only 30 seconds to think about it, and you have to. So unless you start reacting properly since the beginning, you will not have no time to react properly.
Yes,
next problem.
Sami was drawing money from the bank. A robber enters the bank and starts firing to loot the bank. He stays calm and later informs the police and cooperate with them in
लेकिन कितने बार भगोड़ा बनोगे बताओ मेरे को, जिंदगी में कंफर्म कोई देता है, कितने बार भगोड़ा बनेंगे? एवरी टाइम यू द सेम थिंग। कहाँ का है तुम लोग? झारखंड में, झारखंड में इतने कितने कमजोर हो गए, सब कावड़ हो गए क्या?
वही था ना सर कि उसके पास गन थी तो अगर हम हीरोइक बन के खत्म कर सकते।
हीरो क्या बनना है? सीधे क्या करेगा? तुमको छोड़ देगा क्या? आपने क्या बाग पुलिस की करने से क्या होता है? द प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व?
नो सर।
देन हाउ कैन ही वाज ड्रॉइंग मनी फ्रॉम बैंक, अ रॉबर एंटर्स, अ रॉबर एक ही आदमी है ना?
हाँ सर।
एंटर्स द बैंक एंड स्टार्ट्स फायरिंग टू लूट द बैंक।
Yes,
एक
sir.
ही आदमी है? इज इट ओनली वन पर्सन?
No sir, only one person.
So overpower the person from behind and with the help of that customers hand over to him to the police.
हाँ सर।
पॉसिबल अकेला आदमी है ना?
हाँ सर।
उसको नहीं कर सकते? एक धक्का, ये पत्थर भी मार दो कि गिरेगा नहीं गिरेगा?
गिरेगा सर।
क्या नहीं गिरेगा?
गिरेगा सर, गिरेगा।
ठीक है, तब तू तुम लोग आपसे बम्बैया हो गया सीधे। चलो आगे नेक्स्ट।
On his return from night show, his car is attacked by robbers. He drives the car with full speed and to the nearest police station.
On his return from the night show, his car is attacked by the robbers. अटैक कैसे किया? Use his pistol which he was carrying for his personal weapons, his cabin, threaten and kill the robber probably, and then you can do that. That's another one way of thinking. Is it or not? This is also right. He drove this car with a full speed to the nearest police station, and उसके बाद क्या किया? And got the robber nabbed. Next पढ़ो.
His young nephew was playing on the lawn and sees the cobra next to him. So he hits the cobra with stick and puts it to death.
उसका बाद क्या? ये क्यों जरूरी कि उसका सेरेमनी मनाना है क्या? ये को जरूर उसको करके हाथ दिखाना है? जरूरी पकड़ लिया, he killed the cobra with the stick available. बात खत्म होगी। उसको डेथ को ये कौन सा नया अंग्रेजी बना रहा है? आगे चल।
Suman has beaten Ram the second time in succession in the college boxing championship, and Suman challenges him again for the next year's boxing championship. He accepts the challenge and works hard and leads to the victory.
Suman has beaten Ram the second time in the succession in the college boxing championship, and Suman challenges him. Suman has beaten him. Suman, why should he challenge second time? बता next बता मेरे को। आदि Ram challenge करता, Suman has beaten Ram the second time in succession, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
And Suman challenges him again for next year's boxing championship. इसका मतलब क्या हो?
अच्छा, confusion था sir.
ये confusion नहीं है. There are two ways of thinking about it. First think क्या है? सुमन कहता है challenge क्या होता है? Boxing, he became the champion. पहले last years he continued his performance of being champion and defeated Ram again. That's all.
Yes, sir.
यही अपने दो बार हराया ना हराया?
हाँ sir.
Actually, यहाँ पर this should have been Ram capture. Ram, this sentence is framing is wrong. So Ram challenges him again next year for his boxing with full preparation. That is how the framing question itself is slightly on the dubious side. Okay, next.
Sir, वो visible नहीं है, थोड़ा नीचे करना पड़ेगा.
करो.
His brother has decided to marry a girl whose nature is not good. So he makes him understand, and over the period of time, his brother understands.
कौन सा है?
Sir,
his brother had decided to marry a girl whose nature is not good. Whose nature is
not good.
So he makes him understand, and over time, his brother understands. So what does it mean? लड़की जो होता है, तुम कैसे मानने वाले? तुम्हें भाई जानेगा कि तुम जानोगे लड़की के बारे में? अरे प्यार तेरा भाई करता है कि तुम करते हो?
भाई करता है सर.
भाई करता है तो क्या क्या करेगा बता मेरे को? उसको तो प्यार है उससे.
कुछ नहीं कर सकता.
कुछ नहीं कर सकता तो क्या किया? He accepts the क्या बोल रहा है? He makes him understand, and over a time his brother understands. कहता है, then what is happening? बोलो, how do you solve this problem? हाँ भाई, निशांत क्या करोगे?
Sir, make her a good friend and change her nature, sir.
हाँ क्या?
Make her good friend and try to change her nature, sir.
Try the solution हुआ क्या?
Change her nature.
आकाश बोल क्या करेगा?
Sir, I'd persuade my parents, like if my brother is adamant on marrying her, then I'll make my parents understand about her.
अरे पेरेंट की बात ही नहीं है, अब तो लड़की खराब है, तुम जाकर लड़की का गलत कैरेक्टर की है, तेरा भाई तो गलत शादी करना चाहता है, क्या करोगे? पेरेंट्स तो आते नहीं इसमें
कुछ कर नहीं सकते ना सर,
कर नहीं सकते हैं. He found out that what the problem that the character was not fitting the yet. लोग क्या करते हैं? आधी अफवाह में कैरेक्टर बदनाम होता है. ये सर आधे. He explored and found out that the character that the girl's character was good, and he arranged marriage. और तो कोई तरीका नहीं है ना यार. अब तेरा भाई कहता है मैं शादी ही करूंगा, तुम क्या करोगे? पता करोगे कि लड़की अच्छी है नहीं थी, अधिक खराब है, ये बोल रहा खराब है, किसके मुताबिक खराब है, लेकिन he found from some इट वाज अगेन. हर एक का दो कहानी होती है ना, पता नहीं होता है, पता मेरे को. कोई आधी तो अफवाह होती है, होता नहीं होता? हाँ बोलना. चलो, I think no, so this is how the SRT is to be answered. Any doubt? I think there is no point going further on today. We have tried to rationalize this answer. Any doubt?
No, sir.
देखो SRT में 5 चीज मैं बता. पहला चीज क्या है? सिंपल पास्ट. नंबर 2 small sentences. Number 3 adequate response. Number 4 maintain aim. Number 5 don't leave any blank. Number 6 at least 55. Number 7 become God because it is at a conscious level. ये 6 point लिखोगे. And secondly, last 8th point is you should respond, not react. You should
respond,
not react. इतना 5 लिखोगे तो इसमें कोई बड़ी चीज थोड़ी. मैं तो कभी आज तक कहीं पर मैं पढ़ाता हूँ जैसा कि ध्यान ही नहीं देता हूँ कि I expect you to be smart enough to write what is there. There is no restriction on your head. इसमें कोई रेस्ट्रिक्शन नहीं है ना? है कोई रेस्ट्रिक्शन क्या? नेगेटिव को पॉजिटिव में पुल अप करना. That's all. And you should be able, by doing that, you should be able to bring out of 15 qualities. Each SRT is capable of bringing out 2 to 3 qualities. So even if you write 50, the 50 into 3, that means 150. 150 divided by 15, that makes it 10. So all 15 qualities will come at least 10 times. At least 10 times. That is how the things are to be done. Any doubt? Yeah. Bolo. Any doubt as far as SRT is concerned? Bolo.
no sir.